my channel. So all the housemates are in the house and this Big Brother's official welcome. He asked the ladies, have they enjoyed their stay in the house so far? And they were like, yes. And he asked the guys, how is the house? They said it's a 10 over 10. And he tells all the housemates, they didn't just meet the court, they set the standard. Yes, they are 10 over 10. Yes, the housemates, they are all dashing. But one thing to notice, they are all big personalities. We have so many alpha females, so many alpha males. Now, a lot of clashes is definitely going to happen. Biggie said, look around, look at yourselves. And the housemates looked at themselves. And Rude Boy was hyping the ladies. Biggie said, you guys are all 10 over 10. And they were really hyping themselves. There was so much energy in the house. There was so much hyping in the house. He said, but in the house, the 10 over 10 is just an entry ticket. This season, everything is elevated. Yes. The pressure, the game, the cash prize, in fact, everything is elevated. Even the game is elevated. He tells housemates that they should look at this house as their new world. They should clash if they must. They should connect. They should speak their mind. Create memories that will last a lifetime. Housemates, welcome to the 10 over 10 house. And this housemates, I said they are so hyper, they are so energetic, they are so full of life, they are so excited. They can't wait to give a show. They can't wait to be entertaining. As Big Brother said, welcome to the 10 over 10 house. They all stood up. They were shouting. They were cheering each other up. They were doing, yeah, 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 yeah. You know when, like, all these SUG people back then in school, they win. The way they are so hyper of their win, that's how those housemates were like. And Big Brother told them, housemates, settle down. Remember, Big Brother is always watching. Prepare for HOH challenge in 30 minutes. So the housemates, they all went to go prepare for HOH challenge. Said the garden doors are now open, and they were like, the guys were like, where is the garden door? Where is the garden door? So they found the garden door because their luggages is outside. They have to get it. So they got their luggages. Everybody had already started preparing. Kanye was looking for a leather that most of his things are in, and his lotions. He kept looking for it. Faith and Big Soso, they are bonding, they are gisting, they are discussing. And Faith actually told Big Soso that he's a doctor. And she said she cannot stand dirtiness. And he was like, he has siblings. He's the firstborn and he has an amazing sister. So he really understands the point Big Soso is coming from. So Faith excuses himself to go get his socks. So Big Soso sits near Ebufubara. Yes, Ebufubara. I keep having pronunciation problem, but I'm getting it. So she comes to sit with her, and Isabella was like, Big Soso should shift. She wants to sit with her friend. So her friend is Ebufubara. Sabrina is discussing with Kola, and she tells him that Gigi, Sultana, Talma, and Ivata are her wives. So Sabrina is humble. She seems so humble. And she went ahead and says her top 5. She has her top 5. Inside her top 5, she said Big Soso is among. And she was telling Kola that there are different category of Yoruba guys here. Isabella is in the kitchen and Denari is with her, and she tells him that she's not here for community thing. No, she's here for a game. It's like people forget the purpose why they are here. Everybody is playing friendship. She's not here for friendship. Then Culture enters in, and he was like, hi. He came to wash his plate. He now tells Isabella, where is she from? She said she's from Port Harcourt. And Culture was like, Denari is my PH brother. My PH brother meets my PH sister. Denari was asking her that, how do they do it here? Is it that when you want to cook, you'll be like, hey guys, I want to cook? Isabella was more like, no, why will you have to announce to people that even bananas that they had, they don't chop everything finish? Denari was like, hey, shoo, nah, so I thought it's for everybody. She now tells him that when you were doing audition, do you consider anybody? It was funny, but she said the fact. Rude Boy teaches Joanna how to play snooker, so they are still warming up for their HOH games, waiting for Biggie to call them. Mide was just with Faith. She said when she told her father she was coming for Big Brother, he said, are you whining me? He was like, funny enough, my mom said, do you want to sell the family? So their situation is kind of similar. Mide now says, anyway, she doesn't blame them. It's just the stereotypes of Big Brother that they think, oh, Big Brother is about people going naked, people having sex. It's just about immorality, but it's not like that. It's not as if she's coming to the house to be naked or all those things, or kiss or all those things, but she doesn't know if she'll do some things. So Faith asked her, does she like art? And he was like, come, let me show you my favorite piece in this house, my favorite art piece. That guy is very observant. He takes her near the door, the Big Brother eye that has some green blue stuffs. So somewhere near it, he showed her his favorite art piece. She was like, oh my God, you just came in. How do you see that thing? And he was like, I have eyes for detail. A Sunday HOH challenge, and Big Brother has summoned this housemate, so it's time. So he calls this week challenge the centerpiece. So there are 29 plates in the arena. He asks them to choose a plate and stand behind it. In front of each plate is a reference picture. They'll have to stack the block in the right order. When they are done, they'll raise their hands. A ninja will indicate if they did it properly. If they are wrong, they'll have to redo it. So the 10 fastest people will proceed to the next stage. There are 3 stages in the head of house challenge. Instead of the 10 fastest housemates, Biggie called 8 fastest housemates, which are Talma, Gigi, Jason J, Bright, Morgan, Victory, Tracy, Joanna, and Sultana. Biggie tells this 8 housemates to form 4 pairs. Now, there are 4 balls that are numbered and 4 that are unnumbered. So there's a lucky dip of these numbers the ninjas are going to pass round. Housemates should pick. So housemates that picked the numbered balls are Sultana, Gigi, Tracy, and Victory. Housemates with numbered balls are to pick a pair from the housemates that are with unnumbered balls. So Sultana paired with Salma, Tracy paired with Joanna, Gigi paired with Bright Morgan, and Victory paired with Jason J. Now here's an interesting twist. Biggie said, your partners are your opponents. Okay, so team 1 is Jason J and Victory. There are some bars in a table. They are going to follow one maze and get the bar, those plenty bar on a table, to another table. Victory's foot touched the floor, so he gathered 9 bars. Jason J gathered 15 bars. Team 2, Gigi, Jasmine, and Bright Morgan. Gigi gathered 9 bars. Bright Morgan gathered 10 bars. Team 3 is Talma and Sultana. While they were waiting for the results, after they've gathered their bars, they were cheering each other up. Apparently, it's a tie between them. Like he said, there's a tiebreaker. Ninjas bring some cards. So they put the cards upside down. These cards have numbers. The one that picks the highest number qualify for the next stage. Team 4, Tracy and Joanna. Tracy has 12 bars. Joanna has 13 bars. These are housemates that qualified for the next stage. We have Jason J, Bright Morgan, Sultana, and Joanna. There's a box and there's a bunch of keys. The first housemate to open the box is the winner. So Jason J was the fastest housemate, and he's the HOH, part-time or intern HOH for that Sunday. So Monday came and there was a final HOH challenger, another game, another round of game to challenge the current HOH. Before I even talk about the final HOH challenger, this HOH challenger, there was a time given for the challenge, and Rule Boy was able to beat the time to 2 minutes 53 seconds. So other housemates played, Sultana played, and other housemates played, and they couldn't beat that time. The only housemate that was able to beat that time was Jason J. He was able to beat Rue Boy's time, and he is the head of house, the first week head of house of the 10/10 house. Thank you so much, guys. This is the end of the video. See you on the very next video. I think the next video will be on the nominations. Yes, today is Monday, the nominations.